Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Of course that I decided to start recording in the precise moment that there is a massive lag spike. Because it would not be the same thing if I didn't, of course. But in any case guys, today is the day that we hopefully will get everything up and rolling 100% in our resupply station. We are already dumping all the fuel that we brought into the resupply station. Half of it is already in the tanks, and it's actually a good thing that we already have this fuel here, because let me just take a look at this. Petroleum, bada bing bada boom, minus 57 is the temperature at which the petroleum turns into solid. I was going to use polluted water as our coolant, but then I remembered that that can be a little bit dangerous given the very low temperatures that we have around the place. But no temperature is below minus 57, so petroleum it is. And truth be told, we are not going to use that much petroleum. Like, these lines are tiny in comparison to some of our lines, of course. It's going to suck because, I don't know, but it's at least 1 ton of fuel that we are going to use. 1 ton of fuel, it's 1 tank of this one, fuel. One of these tanks full of fuel. But, you know, to kickstart the process is not the worst thing in the world. We have plenty of petrol and we can always come back, and all the petrol that we brought is more than enough to refuel a bunch of missions. So wasting a little bit of it in cooling is not a bad idea. And yeah, let's get this up and rolling. Now, one thing that well, hopefully, as you can see, we have 2 different loops, right? 2 different radiant pipe loops in here. What I'm hoping for, okay, is that first we are going to bleed some heat in, and then eventually this line will serve only to cool off the steam turbines. And in theory, all the heat that should get into these temperature regulation box, okay, let's call it like that, should only be the heat released by the steam turbines. So in theory, this open after a while should remain open pretty much forever. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Because, you know, there is the potential for things to get out of control, and I don't like that. So hopefully the heat produced by the steam turbines will be more than enough to keep everything up and rolling. Now, other than this, what we also have to do is come to the star map. Oh look, there is another anomaly, nice! What we still have to do is to discover all of these anomalies with our red rocket and then send it back so that we can measure the, how should I put it? How did the rocket behaved, right? Everything so far seems to be good. The food seems to be holding on just right. The oxalite barely even touched. Fantastic. And the carbon dioxide is well under control. So, so far, so good on that front. And finally, after all of that, we still need to refit this rocket over here. I'm still going to let it go with a cartographic module, because we still want to do a few more missions around this place. We will not be able to resupply the red rocket, but we are able to resupply the petrol rocket, so we can launch several missions from Bliziold. As long as we have enough food in the rocket, it should be fine. So, with all of that said, guys, it is time to get back to work. Make sure that every single system starts rolling, so we can melt the water, so we can use the water to produce oxygen, to use the oxygen to produce oxalite. So many things. So let's get rolling. And alright, both lines are now full. Let's just deconstruct this with extreme prejudice very quickly, so we don't get into any problems with our fuel lines. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nails, deconstruct that, please. Thank you so very much. There we go. This line should be more than enough to keep the steam turbines cold, and just because the petrol was at around 30 degrees, we can see already a little bit of temperature improvement in the area. Oh, something is going off. It's you? Maybe. Okay, now I will have to deal with the damage overeating forever in this thingy. Oh, there we go. Come on, I want to see that steam being produced. Nah, it's not happening. It's still way too cold inside of this chamber for the steam to be able to stick around for any period of time. It will take a little bit, but over time this will start working. Now, it will take a very, very long time until the heat melts this ice, but well, once that happens, we'll start going. Okay, so now it's just a matter of time before things start. Wait, what is this? Ice, 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 ice. Brine ice. So brine ice is the same as regular ice, the thingy, right? The decal for the product. I'm glad I saw this like now, because I am trying to have only clean water in here, not brine. That would suck. So please, my dupes, please remove that from there ASAP. Ape, come here. Oh no, you are on break. Okay, in any case, should be... there is a thingy over here. Okay, fantastic. Let's give it a few more cycles to have the system start to get up and rolling. I hope that soon we start melting some stuff. Oh, look at this! Look, look, look! 3 anomalies straight together. This is a rocky asteroid field. Sedimentary rock, ingenious rock, copper ore. Ooh, wait, wait, wait. Is this copper ore more valuable, more abundant than this? Yes, so meaning if we send our mining rocket over here, we actually get double the copper ore that we get from over here. But we don't get the algae, and we are spending a ton of algae. I'm going to be honest, I never thought this thing was going to be so helpful, because the algae is flying by with all the missions that we are doing. Okay, interesting. Let me see. I still have 18 tiles. That's okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can still investigate all of these anomalies. Alright. Move to the next one then. Right, so we have now discovered the glimmering asteroid field, and this is wolframite, liquid tungsten, coal, and carbon dioxide. I'm going to be honest, this is by far the most interesting one. But this one, I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, oh my god, what am I doing? So many things to analyze. Okay, let's move to the next one. Move to the next one, come on. Come on. We can figure out if we can come back home later. So all of the petroleum has now been transferred, even though it is nice to have Abe around the place to help out with any building that is necessary. Right now we don't have anything else to build, quite frankly, so Otto and Nails can quite easily handle themselves with the rest of the things that we have to do. So let's call in Abe. Let's set the destination to go back to base, like so. And let's send Abe back home. Now we already have all the fuel we'll probably need for a very long time. We'll just need the oxalite. That's the next objective. Let's send Abe back home. Thank you, Abe. You helped out quite a lot, and without you we could never identify, or in this case analyze, the iron volcano. So your contribution was quite significant. But you have to go back now. You have other things to do. Let's send them back. And let's analyze the star map. I'm pretty sure Gosman is now... nope, not yet. We still have to wait a few more seconds. Alright, so now we have a gilded... Wait, this is a Okay, this is the difference. Glimmering asteroid field? Gilded asteroid field. This is for... Oh! 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 Oh my. Fullerene. Ooh, boy. This is... I believe we need this for... what is it? It is super coolant, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that's what we need it for. I have to build... Okay. My mind is racing. Oh, and then there is another... I'm going to contain yourself, okay? We don't need to go there. Right now. I have, let me see, 16 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I know this one doesn't count, but still. Let's... For safety. For safety. So if I go 11... 2 more... 3, 4... in theory should be good, but yeah, let's not go all in on this this journey. Let's play it safe for now. Let's go back into that anomaly over there, analyze it, and then go home. This wasn't supposed to be a mission this deep into into space, but I'm getting myself get carried away, and yeah, that might cost us in the end. So yeah, go back and let's see what this one is. Yep, guys, we need a Fullerene for the super coolant. Fantastic. But that presents a problem by itself. I will have to create a pool of petroleum for my dupes to collect from, and a pool for the super coolant as well. Let me think about that for a moment. We have petroleum lines over here. Okay, I think I'll create the pools just over here. Just for now. The super coolant will be useful. So I think we should start planning a mission as soon as possible to get that... was graphene? No, that Fullerene. Yeah, let's go back to the star map. Once again, was it over here? Yeah, we have Fullerene over there. Yep. So pretty much we have the gold and Fullerene, the two things we are going to need to make the super coolant. We can get from here. The petroleum we already have. The refined carbon is fantastic. We will not say no to that. And the sedimentary rock is whatever. Not really an issue for us. Okay. Really should start thinking about this, but in order to get here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, if we count this one, 16. 15 tiles, which means we can come over here and then stop to resupply at Pleasiol and then return back home. That's mandatory, at least for the petroleum engines. But hey, that's exactly why we built this in the first place. Fantastic then. We should get the oxalite running though. It's taking a little bit of time, but the water is almost at boiling point now. So one or two more eruptions, and we should get this thing up and rolling. Alright, the space station rocket has found another sandy ore field, pretty much the same as the one we have back over here. Yep, just the same. Okay. It's time for us to get back home now. Let's change the destination. Come on. Let's go. Alright, so I would like to say that for a first mission, I am quite pleased with this design. Nothing Nothing to point out so far. We spent approximately 400 kilograms of oxalite in this journey, so the 2000 kilograms of oxalite should be more than enough for a long journey utilizing the 24 tile range, right? So we are good on that. The dirt we pretty much didn't even touch, and the food, well, the food is food. We can always put more in here. Alright, so let's get Gosman back home. My storage pit has already been constructed. Let's request all the petroleum that we have over here laying around the place to finally be deposited right here. And the Fullerene, not the Fullerene, the supercoolant will then come over here into this pit. Fantastic. Alright, so as we can see, the steam turbines are starting to kick in, finally. It's still not extremely hot, but at least the process is starting to unfold before our very own eyes. And how long are you going to take? It feels like forever ago that I sent you back base and you only traveled one tile. Okay. Getting back in. Our mining rocket is once again ready. This thing is just resupplied so quickly. Our dupes are getting so good at it that I'm even going to send it away again, but this time we are going to go and mine a little bit more cobalt, because I'm pretty sure we are going to need it. To be honest, I am unsure on how much better the cobalt is than the other materials. Like, personally, I don't understand what purposes the cobalt serves for, right? Because I know that the aluminum is good to make radiant pipes and whatnot, but yeah. Okay, Camille, are you inside? Let's take off your suit and let's send you on an adventure. Pretty sure the rocket has been completely... Whoa, 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 stop! What's going on? Okay. This is going on. Well, it doesn't really affect the launch too much, but okay. It's nice that I noticed. Thank you, game, for melting my bridges. Like, I don't understand. Sometimes the bridges that they just disappear, and I wonder if it is the it's not that I want. Kinda want the property. If it is the melting point of these things that is just too low. Maybe I will have to make these out of ceramic, cause but strange. Like the pipes around them, they don't melt, but the bridges they just whatever. It is best if I just stop thinking too much about it. I just need to replace a couple of pipes here and there. Not the end of the world, right? As long as I notice and it doesn't causes us too much issues, that's okay. Very well, Camille, go back out there, mine us some cobalt, and bring it back so we can make I don't know, maybe radiant pipes with that in the future. Or we will find out that cobalt is actually needed for something that we are yet to discover. In any case, I shall continue waiting, but shouldn't be... this piece of ice has dropped in temperature from minus 57 to minus 46, so 11 degrees have already been stolen from the ice. Soon it shall be melting into water, and once this is melted into water it will start interacting with this, hopefully even if it turns into steam, it shouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it's a closed loop, and eventually it will drop back into water, so cool on that. And yeah, let's keep on waiting then. I'm going to be honest with you guys, this sand over here, it's a problem, and a big one at that. The more I look at it, the more I realize this isn't it. How the hell do I still have ice inside this chamber? Okay. But yeah, this sand is quite the issue because the water is starting to accumulate in here and not turning into steam because the water never comes in contact with the iron volcano because it's being kept in this pool over here. And it never turns into steam because even though it is in contact with the steam, it's constantly being dropped new fresh water that is cooling it off and becoming an issue for me. Of course that the sand had to... If it was over here, it was perfectly fine. Over here it's a big issue. Meaning that if this system can hold on until this iron volcano goes idle in 71 cycles, I mean, we have to get in and take care of this issue. So, for some reason, the sand just dissolved right in front of my eyes. I'm kind of making a few changes. I had granite shift plates, but those are not working so well, so I replaced by gold and wolframite shift plate to see if we could speed up the process, and the sand just dissolved in front of my eyes. I didn't even know that was possible, but there is a few micrograms of sand now in there. If things keep the way they are, then we might not need to get inside. Alright guys, so there will be a change of plans in here. We are going to do a change in here, because yeah, this ice is going to take forever to melt, and I'm not going to wait for it. So we are going to do a few deconstruction errands over here. We're going to deconstruct the gas pump, and guess what? We are going to put the petroleum in there. Yes, petroleum is the answer for everything, and so because of that, that's what I'm going to use, because otherwise I will have to wait 5 billion years and I don't feel like it. Now, in order to get this done, I have... oh my god. The amount of effort that I have to go through. I will have to build a automation wire plus power for this mechanized door. An airflow tile over here. I will have to then put the petroleum inside. Right? Force the gas to go into this mechanized door, close the door, send the gas out this way, then deconstruct the tile and build another brick over here. Hopefully that will work and it will remove all the gases from this place. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but that's life. Alright guys, so while our dupes fix my mistakes back at please y'all, our red rocket is finally back. Let's complete our experiment by first opening the bunker doors, obviously. With the bunker doors open, let's land the rocket right here. Let's witness this glorious event. Gossman returns triumphant from her journeys. She exceeded our expectations and discovered more than we asked for. So, good job, Guzman. And you still have a little bit of fuel left. Fantastic. Alright, so now that we have touchdown, let's take a look at our red bolt generators. We have 2600 in one and 1800 in another one, which means we could actually, with this setup, refuel the rocket and have it ready to go, like right now, if we wanted to. So let's just give Guzman a moment for her to recompose herself, go back to base, eat something nice, and yeah, let's launch another exploration mission as fast as we can. One thing, guys, I must be doing something wrong, because my dupes just went through something extremely irradiated and they didn't use the decontamination showers. Hello, game? Are you going to crash on me? Nope, just an autosave. So yeah, I don't understand. Things are quite toasty over here when it comes to radiation. So I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Everything is well, these things don't use power, but there is water in them. I I don't know. These bastard dupes. I sometimes I just hate them so much. Like, oh my god. Look, I have top priority errands over here. But no, let me go grab the priority 5 eyes from over there. That's precisely what I wanted to do. Oh, sometimes I think they do it on purpose, guys. They must be. They must be doing this on purpose. So, the hoops that I had to go through to get this thing, just... sometimes I amaze myself with my ability to do some stupid stuff. I should be on Science of Stupid sometimes. In any case, we are going to start pouring the petroleum in here, right? We are going to let it rise, which means we are going to waste 2 tons at least, and a little bit, just to have it rise all the way over here. Once it's covering these 4 tiles, we will stop the petroleum from leaking from over here, and we will do as I stated, as I mentioned earlier. We're going to close this door, force the air out of there, so we can get our vacuum back, and then we just deconstruct this mess. I will get petroleum all over the place, but oh well, as long as I fix it, that's all that matters. And another thing, guys, I think the game is completely broken. It's tilting completely hard because this piece of ice has stayed in here at minus 15 degrees for the past, oh, I don't know, since this volcano started erupting, and I am a little bit concerned with the game. Are you okay? Like the volcano is dropping melted iron, okay, liquid iron at approximately 2500 degrees, and this ice doesn't even feel a thing. I don't know. I think the game might be broken. Alright, so we do have the petroleum over here. It's just 50 kilograms, but it should be okay. It will serve as a medium, I'm pretty sure. I will just leave the system right now as is, just in case I need to add more petroleum into the mix. But all the gases are now gone. Fantastic! Finally, we can have this thing up and rolling, starting to siphon some heat from over here and pushing it into our base. So right now we are already pushing some 6-degree petroleum. Soon it shall start make a dent on this. Yeah, we are starting to make a dent, because even this area, it was at minus 16, as we can see, still in the bedrooms. But right here we already are at somewhat positive numbers, so okay, it's just a shame that I wasted all of this petroleum, but oh well. It's not like we don't have infinite crude oil that we can turn infinitely into petroleum or anything. Oh no! Oh no, what the hell is this? Destroy that! So, after expending all the red bolts that we generated while we were away, we got an astounding 47,000 red bolts, meaning a couple extra refills and we'll be gone. Once again, because, yeah, like everything else... Oh, they're still storing the oxalite. Yeah. Okay, no, it says 2,000 kilograms out of 2,000 kilograms. The game is just lying. Okay, so yeah, once again, once all the red bolts are available to us, we are going to... Please don't crash, game. Thank you. We are going to explore this far away anomaly. Maybe these two, and come back, because I'm pretty sure this is enough fuel to do this loop, which is going to be great. So, fantastic on that. Maybe just one more cycle, because now the red bolts generators are quite empty. And this is still emitting a bunch of radiation. Huh. Like, I don't know, it would probably not be the worst idea to do this with it. Because, hey, if you're going to absorb all of that radiation and shoot it back into the rocket, yeah. The problem is it's more, 1 point something a power. Yeah. Nope. 960. Almost 1 megawatt of power, and that's quite a lot. I mean, to be honest, even though it would be nice, after completely refueling, we are 2 Red Bolts short. So this is not the worst system in the world, at least for now. So for one rocket, that is. If once we start growing our Red Bolt fleet, then we might need to think about something else. All right then, let's just wait for the couple extra Red Bolts that we're missing. Alright guys, with the rocket serviced in record time, let's get inside. Grossman, please remove your suit. And, oh, not this planet, this one. And set the rocket to go. So, please, just touch the thingy. Can we? Can we get going? Please? Thank you. Grossman? Game? Are you there? Hello? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so when I was about to give up, the rocket started going. Fantastic. Let's go get that anomaly. And just a screenshot. Fantastic. Okay, so could you please start moving over here? Let's see how long will it take. 6.7 cycles. So the journey home should be somewhere similar, 13 cycles. And we have enough food for 35 cycles, so we should be good on that. You know what, guys? Given that our red rocket can reach every corner of the map, I don't think that keeping this one in here is appropriate. The more I think about it, the more I think it's time for us to say goodbye to our trusty cartographic module rockets. Let's start deconstructing a few things, and let's convert this into a mining rocket, because I think we could use a few extra of those. Now guys, just one question that I have for you. Where is it? It's in here. If I go over here and I use one of these liquid oxidizer tanks, would that work with the petroleum engine? Or is this exclusive? Yeah, that word. For the, what is it? Hydrogen engine. You know? Because if it is not, given that we are one step closer to get the supercoolant, we can start thinking about using the liquid oxidizer tank in tandem with the petrol engine, propelling our rocket forward into the stars without the need for as much space to store the oxidizer. You know, so yeah, would this work with this engine? I think it would. I'm pretty sure that it would. But still, that's not the issue right now. Right now, we want to turn this into a a mining rocket. So for now, we need a storage. So let's build one of those, please. And after that, deconstruct the nose cone. Alright guys, so there we have it, the refitted exploration rocket turned drilling rocket. Now the interior is a little bit messy, we have a little bit of space, but there's no need for a renovation of the place just yet. Everything works just fine. There is plenty of... Okay. I mean, pickled meal is not bad. You know what? For a 1 morale dupe, such as Turner, our nearly acquired pilot. Let's change the crew. Let's remove Abe first. Let's put Turner, and let's remove Abe. There we go. Let's call in Turner and send the rocket. Where should we send? For your first mission, I'm just going to send you to... I don't know. Close to home. Just in case. We never know with these dupes. Sometimes they like to pull a dummy. We have oxalite. We have fuel. We have everything. Now it's just a matter of time before we wait for Turner to arrive to send the rocket on its way to another... Okay, Turner is here. To another mining mission. We just enabled this building, and fantastic. Now guys, one thing that I am probably going to do, let me just unequip the suit and launch the rocket, please. Now, one thing that I'm probably going to do is once our space station rocket comes back to base, I'm going to increase the storage bin capacity from 2,000 kilograms to probably, I don't know, 5,000, and I'm going to bring a little bit of oxalite to Bliziold, because, yeah, this is just way too slow. I know that I could speed things up by just digging up the other volcanoes and letting them go crazy on the biome. Problem is, if I like, if we don't then take care of them, they will melt every single piece of ice in this planet and will turn this into an inferno. Pretty much, will then expose the pretty much, it will melt all the ice, expose the area to vacuum, melt gas into water, the water into steam, lose everything into space, and be left with nothing after probably a thousand cycles, but still, we can avoid that, right? It's just a matter of getting through the amount of temperature that this ice has to absorb, which is going to be like almost impossible, right? And, well, this steam, there is so much steam in here that the iron volcano is struggling to get the steam turbines up and rolling. That is a first, I have to admit it. And because of that, there is also a somewhat difficult time getting the heat to leak into our transfer chamber over here. And because, well, but at least, okay guys, at least, we are no longer with -5 degree petrol. The petrol is coming in at 17 and is going out as at 14, which means that, as we can see, we are starting to have a little bit of temperature rise in the area, so slowly but steadily. And, well, there is no rush, once again. We have still a lot of things to explore. The only quote-unquote rush that I'm feeling is because I kinda want to go and mine that Fullerene. You know? I kinda want this because I kinda want to make the supercoolant to start to get the liquid oxygen to, you know, evolve to probably hydrogen engines, or if we can use the liquid oxygen as oxidizer, that would also be preferable. And well, I will start doing that then. However guys, I think this is all the time that I have for today. This is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. Truth be told, this episode wasn't exactly the most productive, but well, we are kind of waiting on some systems to get up and rolling, and well, at least we got to explore the star map and we discovered where a bunch of important materials are hiding. Now our space station rocket our red rocket is going on another mission to discover these two anomalies, and well, maybe I'll do a another red rocket for mining in the future. However, I would really like to stick around with the petrol engine because well, I like it. I like the petrol engine most. That's mainly my reason, and so I would like to stick around with it and try to work around its limitations when it comes to range. But well, guys, like I said, fuck my life. What happened now? Sorry, Turner, my bad. It happens, okay? It happens. Don't fret. Pretty much every single Astro dupe had to go through this in unrefrigerated food. Where? Oh yeah, because there is a pickled meal in here, and it wasn't supposed to have pickled meal in here. Oh well, but we have the berry sludge. We hold on. Don't worry about that. But yeah, guys, as I was saying before Turner made a mess, I believe this is all the time that I have for this episode. Next episode, we probably will be able to start making the oxalite at our Bliziol base. However, I don't hold my breath on that. I think it's rather we transport the oxalite from our main base there, at least in the time being. That way we will have enough oxalite to at least do a couple of mining missions for that Fullerene, so we can make the super coolant. This is the direction that we are moving forward in the next few episodes, but oh well. With that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.